my dears, in a new video. Today the episode will be about the difference between architecture and civil engineering. What is meant by geometry first? Engineering in general refers to everything that is well crafted and professionally designed, and we can define engineering as the art of design, planning and construction that can transform theoretical designs and discoveries into tangible designs and real facilities. The importance of studying engineering lies in its purpose, and the extent of its impact on the urban progress of societies, to the point that it has become one of the most important academic majors in universities. The engineering fields to which students belong vary, including architecture, civil engineering, petroleum engineering, electrical engineering, communications engineering, mechanical engineering, and others. Even students in the College of Engineering study engineering in general in the first years and then specialize in one of the engineering fields later. What is the difference between civil and architectural engineering? There are clear differences between architecture and civil engineering. Accordingly, the tasks of both the architect and the civil engineer are determined.
Architecture.
The work of the architect is specialized in drawing appropriate designs for the building or facility. It takes into account the artistic and aesthetic sense of the design, in addition to the intelligence that drives it to exploit all the spaces and employ all the client's data, including budget, space, and aspirations for the building in the future, in order to serve the final design and increase its compatibility with the available resources and the client's desire as well. We can summarize the tasks of architecture as follows. Making architectural designs for each part of the building, such as facades, entrances, and facilities, as well as the interior design of the units. Consider determining the appropriate locations for natural and artificial lighting outlets, ventilation sources, and locations of doors and windows. Working to bring his vision as an architect closer to the client's aspirations and requirements for the building. Choosing the most appropriate aesthetic touches that give the design a more beautiful character, while specifying the finishing controls that guarantee these results. Exploiting various types of spaces and employing them in an appropriate manner. Thus, we find that the architect's work on the building is a first essential step that must be passed successfully so that the civil engineer can implement the design on the ground without facing any obstacles.
Civil engineering.
The work of the civil engineer is concerned with the structural aspect of the building or project, as he works to implement the designs developed by the architect, but after applying a number of civil engineering controls, including determining the weights and conditions of the internal foundations and the style of the structural system, as well as developing a structural design for the building based on the architectural design and structural controls. We can summarize the tasks of civil engineering as follows. Making construction drawings for the building and choosing the required building materials according to the construction style agreed upon with the client. Begin placing the building on the ground and implement the architectural designs drawn by the architect. Maintaining safety and security methods in the building to resist weather and other changes, as the quality of the building is one of its first responsibilities. The civil engineer also strives throughout the implementation phase to reduce the cost of construction and finishing without compromising the quality of work. The civil engineer is responsible for selecting the building contractor and supplier of construction materials. He also follows up the building and construction work, as well as making a time plan for completing the construction, finishing, and handing over of the building. He can participate in huge projects such as building airports and huge facilities.
Learn about engineering specializations, civil and architecture.
Here we learn about the differences between civil engineering and architecture in the specializations, and first with regard to architecture. Interior design, industrial architecture, landscape architecture, sustainable or green architecture, urban design and planning. While with regard to civil engineering majors, structural engineering, environmental engineering, transportation engineering, soil mechanical engineering, water resources engineering,
Learn about the study requirements in the fields of civil engineering and architecture.
After high school, the student can join the College of Engineering directly, but there are many who miss that opportunity, and we care about them on the Taiba Training Institute platform, by enrolling them in studying at the Institute to obtain accredited qualifications and certificates in specialized fields within civil engineering and architecture, and to obtain accredited certificates that they can through which he can practice work in both fields or complete his studies later and enter the College of Engineering. The truth is that specialization in one of the fields of civil engineering and architecture requires an accredited certificate and enrollment in an effective, systematic academic system.
Skills necessary for both civil engineering and architecture.
The necessary communication skills in understanding customer needs and understanding with specialists in the field. Design, engineering drawing and computer-aided design skills. Advanced mathematics and calculations based on force, pressure, stretching and weight-bearing. Computer skills and knowledge of how to use it proficiently in various engineering affairs, accounting programs, design, and leadership of various programs. Technical skills in physics, mathematics, tabulation, writing and presentation software. Project management and monitoring skill. The skill of logical critical thinking and the ability to find solutions within specific constraints of available materials, laws of nature, and public safety procedures. With this presentation, we have clarified the difference between civil and architectural engineering. We have given a comprehensive clarification in terms of all the important points. Our future students will also be able to study civil engineering or architectural engineering by choosing the correct one for their desires. Before we end our episode today, do not forget to subscribe to the channel. If you like the video, press the button. Like to support us for more videos.